What's up, guys, and welcome to my fully automatic tree farm. It works with any tree, including tall trees, but the thing is, the tall trees, it's currently, I guess you could say, in the experimental stage, because the plugin I'm using, because this farm completely features Craftbook, one of the things, which is toggleable areas, is not working correctly, so it's in the experimental stage, except everything else works perfectly. So what you do is you plant your tree down here. I'm just going to use a spruce so that way I don't have to worry about tall trees. You plant it here, and then you press this button, and that's literally all you do. And this goes up, and you can see that actually sucks them and then pushes them up and breaks them. And there's also one more thing that I'll show you my underground base, which is over by that totally not obvious tree, but I will show you how the area toggle that I'm using in a way works. So what in a way that I'm using it, it will destroy all these leaves. So that way, if you don't have to worry about, if you don't want to worry about them, you won't get any saplings though. So that's the reason why I gave you the option through this lever, which I'll show you when we get underground. So what happens is I press this button, it activates this redstone current through the block, and then it goes under here, and then it activates an RS NOR latch. I believe that's what it's called. So, right here. And then it activates a comparator timer or clock, which will start clicking on this dispenser. And then when it gets activated, it will go through here, reset the line for the RS NOR latch, and then go into a monostable circuit, which will then activate into this wireless redstone, and it will also activate under here. There's a way under here, I know it, but under there's toggle signs, which is the toggle area. It goes down here, and that was important, I'll replace that later. It goes under here, and then goes into here, which is a device that pushes the piston up, so that way the all the wood is above the dispenser, and then that activator, I guess you could say, piece of redstone, will deactivate, which will allow this to retract because of a memory circuit. So let's see, no, there, okay. Dang it, the sun's going down. Let's go there. No, goes here. Yes, I believe so. I believe so. Let's see. No, God. Goes there. And no. See, this is the one thing that annoys me about what happens to me in Minecraft. So it goes like that, and then that goes down there, because this is what the output is of the monostable circuit. It goes down here and activates all this. I'm going to reset the time, so t/time reset 0. And if you saw that, that's my pigman farm. It's massive. I'm only probably about a quarter or third way done with one tower, and there's two towers and a small one, and that is my mom's phone going off, of course. So now we get to the Craftbook area, minus the toggleable area. So what happens is that these sticky pistons, they have a function called super sticky, and they suck any block within 4 blocks out. It will suck them in, and then the -4 is, instead of sucking them in 1, it will pull them back 4 blocks. So one pulse will pull them back 4 blocks, which will pull them to the sticky piston. And the air means it can pull air, so if there's an air gap, then it will work. And then it will, this one is super push. It activates like 2 blocks. I'm not sure why it has to be 2, it just won't work if you don't. And it will push it a length of 4, which will push it right on top of this. And these two are basically the exact same thing except staggered. And the reason I have two separate towers is for some reason they will not work stacked. So all these super push and super sticky pistons will not work stacked. So that's why they're staggered, which makes it a bit of a problem because the tree in the middle, it will, if they're at the exact same time, the trees just won't separate properly. And then this one pushes it through these holes here, as you can see. And then it goes along here. And then there's, at the very bottom, it goes on top of this piston right here, which pushes it up. And then those get, all the these are activated with the Craftbook Crush, which will then just destroy them. And as you can see, I have these lots of repeaters, and then I have the redstone staircase. And if you want a one final thing is a lot of hoppers, because you can see I have a bunch of just things. Saplings are pretty common in this, but occasionally you may get them stuck in the bone meal area. But the problem about that is you should have this chest always full, because it goes around here, around this redstone, and then into the dispenser, which is right here. So I shall be back, but on my inside base. And I'm back. So as you can see, this area is new, it's under construction. These two levers here are supposed to be relative to this, but they just aren't working properly, sadly. So let's see if this works. What you do is you just plant, and press the button. And you saw how the leaves got just destroyed, and I just got pulled over because of that. Well, and that was because of those signs which were inside that I believe I showed you. But they were, okay, here's like 1 in a million right here. That's very rare. But it actually, it's area toggled, so all the blocks within the area will just get deleted. And that's a problem in some ways, because it's supposed to, like, just toggle the blocks that were the set markers back. But the problem is, I'm trying to do it so there's stoppers, like 5 blocks up, it will add a stopper for oak trees, and then 10 blocks up, it will activate them for jungle trees, and then there's the cap, which I could easily expand higher, but I just didn't feel like it. And this you can only use with oak and jungle if you're using the leaf destroyer, but other than that, it works perfectly, which is, I'm actually quite impressed, because this is a pretty involved contraption I designed. So if you want the world download, just tell me, and I will put one in the description. And I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and especially subscribe, because I've tried to get subscribers on my videos, but I haven't gotten too much luck. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you later.